Hi everyone, I just want to quickly say sorry this has taken so long to be uploaded. I've just been soaking in the newborn stage and now she's nearly 7 weeks, so yeah, I didn't upload this for 5 weeks. But this video is actually 31 minutes long and unfortunately I can't upload it all together on YouTube. I've tried to shorten it down to as much as possible, but for my sake, I do want to make it a detailed labour and birth video. So there's going to be 2 parts. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to shut up and yeah. Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Destiny, and if you are not new here, as you can see by the title, I'm no longer pregnant. I have my gorgeous baby girl right next to me. She's sleeping. I am 2 weeks postpartum, well 2 weeks and 1 day postpartum. As you can see by the title, I'm going to be doing my labour and birth story video kind of thing. I'm really excited for this video. I've written notes because I don't really want to forget anything for myself. I just want to look back on it in the future, and maybe some people are really interested. If you'd like to follow me on my social media, my Instagram is here. I post quite a lot of my baby. If you follow me, you'll know she's just so adorable. Also, I would like to say before we get into the video, Jessie and I did vlog. We tried to vlog as much as we could. We didn't vlog everything, unfortunately, because it just got way too birth is just I don't know the word to explain it, but let's just say birth just happened. I will talk to you guys and explain in as much detail as I possibly can of what happened. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm really excited to be sharing this with you guys, and let's get straight on into the video. Hello everybody and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today is Wednesday the 22nd of April 2020. The time is nearly 10:30 and we're about to go to the hospital to get induced. I'm quite nervous. Jessie is here.
It's quite nervous.
And this is like the only video he probably will ever be in. I'm gonna try vlog it. My phone's a bit broken. Like I have to film with my phone the other way because my speaker is just mucked up. But he's got his iPad, so we'll try and get as much because I think it will be kind of cool to look back on like in the future.
Some memories, yeah. Yeah.
We're about to go. We've got everything in the car and Mum is dropping us off. Hopefully we'll get there by 11:30ish.
It's happening, babe.
Yeah, I can't believe it's happening. And yeah, I don't really know what to expect. Like I've researched a little bit, I watched a few videos, but yeah, I'll try to get everything. Actually, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna get everything. I'll try to get a bit. But yeah, I can't believe that when we get back there will be a little baby in there. We've tried to clean up the room before we left so that when we come back it's nice and tidy. What do you want to say?
Pretty nervous.
You nervous?
But excited.
That's me too. This is my outfit. I'm just wearing this top with a comfy bra and then just these maternity tights with these slippers. And then this is Jessie's outfit. Oh, jacket with a top and some pants and some shoes and socks.
Yeah.
Foo, what a styler.
Yeah.
We are at the hospital. We're just going to the toilet because we're half an hour early, and then we're gonna go up to level 2.
We just got $8 sandwiches.
He got a wrap, I got a sandwich, but the time is 11:45. We're just eating because we can't actually leave the birthing part, so we're gonna like eat as much as we can now. It's 12:31 and we got, they were supposed to do, what was it called? What is this thing called?
Blood sample.
No, what did they put in it? What were they supposed to do and it didn't work?
She was taking blood samples.
Oh, well, she was taking blood samples, but they needed to put that thing in for the drip. Yeah, they
in your arm.
Yeah, but they were supposed to put it in my hands and somehow it's not working, so I've got 2. We really saw it. They put the band on, but I think they're going to get the doctor to put the one in the elbow because my hands don't work. I can't get induced until I have that drip. Well, no, not the drip, till I have that needle in my hand. So we can't really, we just have to wait now. And the baby's on there, it's the heartbeat. Heartbeat
of baby.
And then the orange is the heartbeat and the green is the contractions, I'm pretty sure.
And then yeah, a hospital bed.
And we're also getting moved, we're getting moved
to a bigger room because as you can see, it's quite small.
Yeah.
Yes, it's our luggage. We snuck our food in.
It is 3:17 p.m. I've got the IV line. I had to put it in my arm though because my hands just were not cooperating. I have had a vaginal examination done and they put the gel on to soften my cervix. That was really uncomfortable. She had to like hook my cervix and pull it up to the front wall. It was the most weirdest thing I've ever felt. And then after she did that, I had to lie down for an hour. You weren't allowed to get up. And straight when she put her hands down and put pressure on, I just needed to go to the toilet the whole time. The whole time I was just thinking about going toilet, but me and Jessie just watched. We're obsessed with the Netflix show Too Hot to Handle, I think that's what it's called. But yeah, we just watched an episode of that and then the time was up, so I quickly went to the toilet and I let out so much stuff. I was on the monitor, but yeah, she said that the gel could make me get cramps, like period cramps. Not too excited for that. It's really hot in these rooms because the windows, you can't open them. It's 5 o'clock and dinner has arrived and me and Jessie are so hungry, so we're kind of happy. Okay. Oh, this doesn't look too bad. That kind of looks alright.
It looks pretty average.
And he got jelly, but he doesn't like jelly, so he gave it to me. And then there's this cake with custard. I thought I would give you guys an update on what has happened since we last came in at 2 o'clock p.m. I got examined down there. She said that the cervix is where it's gonna be at because I'm not actually in natural labour, so she had to hook it and bring it forwards, and then they put a gel on. Once they put the gel on, you have to wait 6 hours, so it was done at 2, so we are getting checked again at 8, which is in 3 hours. It's currently 5:15, and then they will see whether I need another dose of the gel. And this is the room. This will be his bed and it goes out as well. Yeah. Oh, that's what it looks like. The bathroom's in there and the shower. That's where baby will be if she needs help. The plan is to just finish off watching the show and then I'm gonna try rest for a little bit because I don't really know what to expect with pain. I want to have as much rest as possible, so after we finish I'm just gonna go try to sleep. No, it's not. Okay, the time is 10 o'clock p.m. We were supposed to get, she did actually come in at 10 to 8 and we were supposed to get examined at 8, and then I went on the monitor for half an hour. She came in to start the vaginal examination for the gel. I used the gas for the first time and it was like really weird and I cried. Well, I was laughing first and then I cried because it hurt. Now we're just on
the monitoring.
And as you can see, I'm having a contraction. Not a big one. So we're on this for an hour, is it? Did she say an hour?
Yeah, an hour.
Yeah, an hour. And she put gel in, but she didn't put the full amount of gel. She put it, I think she put half. I don't know. She put it, the amount that I needed in. And she showed us the dilation that the cervix gets. And right now, I'm at 2 centimeters. Still got 8 more to go. That's the only update, and she'll be back soon. And she's a really nice midwife. Do you like her?
Yeah, she's funny.
Yeah, she's really funny. She's really cool. I swear I was going for the gas, and then I was like...
Yeah, I heard you guys leaking.
Oh, did you?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, because I was like, hey, am I
what, are you too high or something?
It's Thursday the 23rd of April. And the time is 4:50 something a.m. and my waters just broke like 5 minutes ago. It was so weird. I was going in for some gas because I could feel a contraction, and then water just gushed out, and I was like, I thought I peed myself, but and then I was like, no, that's not pee because it just kept coming out. But yeah, that means baby is on her way, which is cool. So you guys would have just finish watching the part when my waters broke. However, I would like to jump back a few hours before, just do a little bit of explaining, because I just want this video to be really in depth. First of all, my labor was an induction, as you guys would have known. Induction is not natural. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to go naturally into labor. My body wasn't able to do it itself. The only reason you would get an induction is for a medical reason, or you're past your due date. So the reason for my induction was because at one midwife appointment, I think it was a week before I got induced, baby's growth rate had decreased and my blood pressure had increased, and my blood pressure was fine throughout the whole pregnancy, and then it just all of a sudden went up. And also with induction, it can take a few days. But I was expecting to be in hospital for up to 3 days because I didn't know how long it could take. I brought quite a bit of stuff to the hospital to keep me entertained. Induction might not happen straight away and your baby might not come straight away. So you always have to be prepared and be patient that it could take longer. Let's just start from when we went to the hospital. On Wednesday the 22nd of April 2020, I was scheduled for an induction at 12 p.m. We waited in the waiting room. It's Middlemore, so you wait quite a bit. 1 p.m. we got into the room. I got my blood pressure, temperature, heart rate, pulse. I don't know if pulse and heart rate are the same thing. I feel like they are. That all got checked. I also got my IV lines put in. The problem with the IV line is that they need to find a vein. Unfortunately, my veins were not cooperating, so I had an IV line tried here, and also tried here. Getting an IV line put in, it's so painful. If you've ever had your bloods taken, IV line is just way more painful. It hurts. The midwife couldn't do it as well, so we had to wait around a bit longer for the doctor to come in and do the IV line. If you're getting induced, pray to the Lord that you have good veins, because it didn't take it much longer, but it took my process of being induced much longer by an hour, so I'm not complaining. At 1:45, I had my first vaginal examination. Now let me just say, I was really nervous and embarrassed to get my downstairs examined. I mean, that's never happened to me before. Yeah, didn't like that. But from 1:45 to 2 p.m. they did the vaginal examination. If you don't know what a vaginal examination is, midwife will put their fingers into the vagina to feel where your cervix is and how dilated you are. It's very uncomfortable and it's actually quite sore. They did my examination. I was not dilated at all, I'm pretty sure. I was like no dilation at all. This is when the inducing started. She put gloves, oh well, she put on gloves at the beginning, but she had her gloves on and she inserted her fingers in. She had the gel on her fingers, and what she had to do is she had to hook my cervix and bring it forwards, because my cervix was nowhere near ready for labor, obviously because my body wasn't even prepared itself to go into labor. It was where it was supposed to be, but she hooked it, brought it forwards, and then she put the gel in. It's called, I've got it written, prostaglandin gel. Yep, she put that in, and that gel pretty much is the gel that induces you, and it makes your cervix ripe and soft, because the cervix is what needs to dilate open so that the baby's head can come out. After the midwife did the vaginal examinations, she said that it can take some time for it to work. Obviously, I knew that being induced, I might not get results straight away. She also said I could experience mild cramping, which I wasn't too excited for. I was not allowed to move for an hour, and while she was doing the whole vaginal examination, like, I think she pushed my pee button, because all I needed to do for that whole examination and whole hour is just pee. But then mind that I have a baby's head on my bladder pushing down, so that probably added to it as well. After you get your gel put in, you have to wait 6 hours before they check you again, and then they decide whether you need to have another dose of gel or not. So the midwife was going to come back at 8 o'clock and check on me and see how down there was going. From 2 to 5, we pretty much watched Netflix. As you can tell, we watched Too Hot to Handle. Obsessed with Harry and Francesca. But anyways, we finished watching that. We had dinner brought to us, and I also tried to get some rest, because that was my #1 priority, was to get rest, because I knew that it was going to be hard and difficult. But I didn't really get any rest. I just went on my phone. At 5 p.m. a midwife came in and she moved us to a much bigger room, which was so nice, because we were getting really, not claustrophobic, but we were getting very like tight and cramped. The room was very small, so once we got moved to the bigger room, it was so nice. I got changed into my nightie, I removed my makeup, I brushed my teeth. I like prepared myself for bed pretty much. From 5 to 8, we just waited around for our 8 p.m. examination. We watched Netflix. I think I went for an hour nap. Bear in mind, I was really nervous as well, so sleeping was quite hard for me at this time when it's not really happening yet, but it's about to happen. So didn't really get a lot of sleep in that period. But 8 p.m. came and the midwife came to the room. She was a really nice midwife. She was a bit older. She was more of like a mother type midwife. She explained the vaginal examination to us. The first midwife did not, but she explained, she went into detail. She was about to do the examination on me, and because of the first experience I had, the midwife was not really nice at all. I was really nervous and I knew that it was going to be painful, so she introduced the gas to me.